Yo, what's good? Today I'm going to be ranking every single LMG in CODM, and the way I'm going to be ranking them is simply based off of how good they are. So let's start off with the S36. This LMG is absolute dog shit. It is horrible. It is not worth using. Yes, there are some decent attributes to the S36, such as the time to kill, which is the exact same as like the XM4 Type 19, with it being 240 milliseconds. Other than that, this shit is horrible. You want to have good mobility? Well, the accuracy and recoil is going to be ass. You want to have good accuracy and recoil? The handling is going to be abysmal. This thing is just not worth using. There is nothing genuinely good or practical about this LMG, and because of that, it is a straight fucking F tier. Fuck this bullshit LMG. Next up, we have the UL-736. This is another gun slash LMG that at one point was one of the best weapons in the game. Obviously, the meta has changed a lot since then, but it still is a very decent option. This weapon has an incredible 3-tap range all the way up to like 40 meters or some shit, and can still be extended. And it also has great recoil and accuracy. So this gun is best suited for the sort of passive marksman slash LMG playstyle, and if you have that playstyle, it works perfectly. It's definitely best for long range battles, and so because of that, I'll have to give it a very solid B tier. The RPD is the all classic default LMG. There is absolutely nothing good or bad about it. It is the definition of mid. The only reason you would ever use the RPD is if you were going to use the infinite ammo barrel, which I don't even know how the fuck that works logically, because how the fuck can you have infinite ammo? Yes, it has the cooldown thing, but where does the ammo come from? What? That's crazy. But hey, whatever. Who gives a shit at this point? Point is that this thing is really not that good. So it's like a DC tier sort of thing. That's it. The M4 LMG is literally the definition of dog shit. The M4 as an AR is actually much better than this shit. There is not a single redeemable quality about the M4 LMG. It is literally every LMG that is at least somewhat good or very good and just completely downgraded. This thing is ass. Who the fuck uses this shit? If you use the M4 LMG, what are you doing? Are you grinding camos? Because if you're not grinding camos, what the fuck are you doing? F tier. It's horrible. Something that is nowhere near as atrocious as the previous weapon is the chopper. I remember back then this was the best LMG in the game, and even now it's had a resurgence in popularity because, again, it's actually a pretty good weapon. Its time to kill is 240 milliseconds, yet every time I go against it, especially if it's a good player, it feels faster than that. So I don't know what the fuck is going on there, but it's a very good LMG. There is really no con to it. It's only pros, and because of that, I really don't see it anywhere other than an A tier, maybe even close to S tier. This LMG is just goated. It's really good. All the holger. This thing was a fucking high. It is bliss. Holy shit. If you were around back then for the prime holger meta, you would know that everybody wanted the mythic. This thing was all over the place in ranked and competitive, and it was just phenomenal. It's just beautiful. It really is. And so because of that, there is no other place than to put it as an A tier. It's not an S tier because there are simply better LMG options now. But this thing has an incredible legacy. It is just, even now, again, it's a very good LMG, so A tier. The Hades is not a bad LMG, but it literally is the retarded version of the chopper, because the best way to use the Hades is the same way you would use the chopper, and it's simply faster but worse. Yes, it has great mobility and handling, but it literally just is a downgraded version of the chopper regardless. There is no real reason to use this, and if Hades is an actual real god, please don't fucking murder me. But I'm just saying, it's really not that good. It's just a worse version. It's a whatever gun. So because of that, it's a C tier. I don't know if the PKM stands for peak killing machine or some bullshit, but this shit is a full-on S tier. This LMG is the definition of just absolutely phenomenal. It has incredible 3-shot time to kills at amazing ranges. It's super versatile. Whether you build it out in a passive or aggressive playstyle, it doesn't matter. It works really well. It's super fun to use, and it's a hard-hitting ass motherfucking gun.
Because
God damn. Listen, the chopper may be that Rambo gun, but this shit on a whole nother level. It's a whole ass turret that you're moving around with your arms. It's phenomenal. It's a great LMG. There is like pretty much almost no con, almost zero cons related to this LMG. Phenomenal, 100% goated. What kind of fucking name even is the dingo? Like, that reminds me of Dumbo, you know, that fucking elephant. Like, what does dingo mean? Does it have to do something with like your penile crotch area or some bullshit? Like, what is this? And also, this LMG isn't all that. It really isn't. It's mid. C tier. The Bruen MK9 sits at a very weird place because this LMG is very similar to weapons like the XM4. It may not be as fast, flexible, or agile, but it is a bit hard hitting and, you know, better at range sort of thing. It is an LMG after all, you know, it does have more ammo, that sort of thing. I don't know. This is a very interesting gun because it's a mix of literally an LMG and AR. Kind of like the Holger with the, you know, lower ammo capacity mags. It's literally like an AR. You can turn it into one. So I think it's decent though. So I'll give it a B tier. The MG42, another S tier. This shit literally stands for, my god, 4,200 rounds up your ass in 1 second. This thing has an incredibly fast fire rate, super unpunishing, very, very good. I mean, this is just a goated LMG. This at one point was an incredibly dominant weapon. A lot of its attachments are banned and competitive. It has received many nerfs, and it may not be at its peak, but it still is a very strong LMG. This shit is absolutely fucking goated. Holy shit. I don't even know what else to say. It's just really good. If you thought the PKM was like a turret of an LMG, wait till you see the raal MG. This thing literally makes you into a human sentry turret. Even if you build it out as fast as you can, this shit is still gonna be slower than the PKM. Think of the PKM as like the more agile, flexible version of this thing. Now, is it good? Yes. But are you gonna play passive? Also, yes. There is no way in hell you could play actually flexible. I mean, you could, but it's not gonna work as well. If you're gonna go for that play style, please get the PKM. It's gonna serve you much better. This LMG still hits hard as fuck. Even when you shoot it, you're like, god damn! Fuck, I feel like an American. You insert American Eagle sound. You get what I'm saying? This shit is pretty decent. It has good time to kills, really good range, really good accuracy. Literally every single statistic is good except its handling. It's slow. It's a sluggish weapon. So I'm gonna give this a B tier. Be honest, when do you ever see the MG82 being used? Exactly, almost never. And there's very good reason for that. When this gun first released, absolutely no one paid attention to it. I mean, it's actually so sad how no one gave a shit about it, and for good reason. The MG42 is literally the superior version in every capacity possible. There is no reason to use the 82 when the 42 exists. Remember, the MG42 stands for, my god, put 4,200 rounds up your ass, whereas the MG82 stands for mainly garbage 82 something. I don't fucking know. You get the point. It's not worth using. Realistically, it's a C tier, but I'm gonna give it a D tier. It's a totally useless gun. I don't know why they added this. Like, why? Just why? And now, finally, the newest LMG added to CODM, which is the DP27. This shit is actually really good. In fact, it's a very strong contender against the MG42 because it's similar in many ways, even down to the time to kills, which in fact, it's actually slightly faster than the MG42. And that's crazy. It's incredibly lethal, and there's so many good things going for it, except it does have some caveats. For example, its bullet speed is much lower than typical LMGs, and its reload speed is incredibly dog shit. Like, why the fuck does it take so long for it to reload a fucking 105 round magazine? That is a huge downgrade compared to other LMGs that have more ammo and don't reload as fucking slow. So again, it's actually pretty balanced. It's very strong, but it does need some buffs to be an S tier contender. So I think that is very much deserving of an A tier. There you go. That's the ranking of every LMG in CODM. Let me know what you guys think, if you agree or disagree, and there are going to be more primary category tier lists soon. So stay tuned for that, and that's it. Peace out.